In an opening match for a World Cup, this side-by-side tally is a statistical paradox. 3 red cards against only 2 goals. When host nation Mexico faced South Africa to kick off the 2026 tournament, the tension on the pitch was building before the opening whistle blew. Over 80,000 fans packed into the legendary Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, creating a deafening roar that echoed across the field. Playing at home gave the Mexican squad massive momentum, but it came with a steep cost: the absolute demand from their fans to dominate early and put on a show. South Africa, meanwhile, had one immediate objective: weather the early storm and somehow survive the hostility of the opening minutes. This combination of sky-high expectations and a massive partisan crowd created an atmospheric pressure cooker. This pitch map shows Mexico's early strategy. Bypassing a cautious start, they deployed an aggressive high press, trapping South Africa deep in their half. Just 5 minutes in, Raul Jimenez fired off a powerful shot, testing the goalkeeper and putting the defense on high alert. 4 minutes later, the dam broke. After surviving wave after wave of relentless attacks, the ball found Julian Quiñones, who buried it into the bottom corner. Mexico claimed the tournament's first goal, and the stadium erupted. From that point forward, Mexico dictated the pace. They hoarded possession, intercepted South Africa's attempts to build out of the back, and generated a continuous cycle of offensive chances. South African goalkeeper Ronwen Williams found himself working severe overtime. He was diving, deflecting, and serving as the single point of failure, keeping the scoreline from turning into a blowout. Despite taking a heavy tactical beating, South Africa reached the locker room down by only a single goal. Their structure was dented, but the match was still tactically salvageable. Then came the second half, and the tactical balance dissolved within 5 minutes of the restart. In a moment of sheer desperation, South African defender Svepelo Sithole brought down a Mexican attacker. Because he was the absolute last man back, the rules left the referee with no choice: a straight red card. You can see the immediate toll on this diagram. 10 South African markers forced into a condensed block inside their own penalty area, trying to absorb an 11-man Mexican assault. Mexico immediately punished the gap. Raul Jimenez capitalized on the numerical advantage, burying the ball to double the lead to 2-0. Down 2 goals and a man, South Africa's strategic execution collapsed. The match shifted from a calculated contest into a scramble for emotional survival. Discipline on the pitch quickly evaporated. Tackles grew much harder, and heated arguments erupted between players as tempers rose. The referee was forced to continually blow the whistle and step between squads to maintain basic order. The escalating aggression carried a fatal cost. South Africa suffered a second ejection, reducing their squad to an impossible 9 players. Even with a comfortable lead and total control of possession, Mexico allowed the rising tempers to infect their own play. Their own indiscipline resulted in a 3rd player getting sent off the pitch. The compounding tactical pressure and insurmountable numerical gaps caused the match to fracture. Mexico navigated the remaining minutes by simply managing the clock. When the final whistle sounded, the hosts secured a 2-0 victory and 3 crucial points. South Africa walked off the grass battered. They faced a decimated roster and a mountain of urgent tactical questions for the rest of their tournament. World Cup openers are usually defined by defensive caution. Here, that restraint disappeared under the weight of the Azteca environment. So, look closely at how Mexico handled the spotlight. Does their aggressive start signal a deep tournament run? Or will that late-game indiscipline cost them against stronger opponents? And what about South Africa? Were they simply crippled by the red cards? Or were those ejections an inevitable symptom of Mexico's overwhelming dominance? We watch this sport for the precise passing and incredible goals, but we remember it for the raw human drama that extreme pressure produces. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know how you read this match.